Well, of course it is important. Yes, it is very important because your thoughts are the power, give you the power to change your future. I mean, welcome to the future. I mean, the streams, the time streams from the past and from the present, fall together and meet the future. And that, of course, depends then, what will happen depends, of course, what really are in your vibrations and in your thoughts. What is fitting? I mean, it is important that when you have a very high vibration, and I always talk about vibrations here, when you have a very high vibrations, it is practically impossible that something really very dreadful can happen to you without that your vibrations, since they are very high, can, to put it more mildly, I mean, then they start to smooth everything, to make it milder. That what comes normally in a horrible way, they start to become softer. And that's because a high vibration is so important for you to gain it. It is very important that your light that your thoughts become more light, and your light can spread out energy. The question is, what kind of energy? A very bad one, which is very dark, and everything what can happen in the darkness will happen to you then as well. Or are there your thoughts very light, and I mean very, very bright, and then everything comes to you in a very bright way, in a very lighter way. And so everything it becomes more softer, a bit more quieter, and everything what causes happiness and friendliness and everything what causes a good life and everything what causes a lot of fun can come to you in a very cheerful way. And well, when you have a life which is full of pains and which is full of grief somehow, or maybe not so dramatically, but somehow it is a bit complicated, and somehow the cheerfulness is away, and there are not so many laughter and many love and actually rather unfriendly or something like that, then you can be sure that it will be solved out when you start to become a higher vibration. And that is very important for you. It is, you're not the savior from the world. It's not necessary. The people don't need a savior for everybody. They need a savior of their own. That maybe, it sounds egoistically, but it is egoistic. Of course it is egoistic. I mean, we have to be egoistic somehow. We have to have a very, very good ego. I know that the people run away and cry out, ego is so bad, the ego is so bad, the ego is so bad. No, it is not, unless you make it very bad. When you think ego, that is something what you have to push out of your life and that you have to push away. No, you have to be not so selfish. I'm saying, oh, no, you have to be very selfish. But no one who really take care for their own ego would behave in such a bad way. Impossible. When I am very, very carefully nurse my ego, my small little ego, then I never would dream to attack another guy. And never ever. Because when I say I'm so precious and I take myself very, very high, and I take care that my own light is so bright as possible, then I would never do something what breaks me down and what brings my light in the dark. Why should I do that? I know quite well when I start to slash someone or to steal his money or to rob bank robbery or to kidnap their children or to kill somebody, whatever, that brings my vibration, my very own vibration, which I take care for, down. That breaks me immediately. There is no protection for it. Because when I start to attack my own protection, then the protection is down. And I break my own protection when I start to harm other people. And everything what I do start a chain reaction. I mean, when I go to somebody, and when I start to attack him or to fight him or to discuss him in a very, very nasty way, and I start to blame him or something like that, then immediately his mood is practically down. So he will act different towards the other people he will meet in future, at least the next hour. And what happened then? The friendly woman in the bakery shop, maybe she wants to smile at him, but he is such a bad mood that you always, that you don't, he is practically unfriendly, and now her moods become a more lower way as well. But why? I mean, it is very easy to give people a smile on the street. Okay, nowadays when we all have masks, maybe not, but normally. And we all know that when I talk to somebody by the phone, the listener on the other end knows quite well if I start to smile and have a friendly way to talk to him, or if I have practically I'm in arms. So, but your vibration dictate. Your vibration will give you the way how you react and how you start to lead your life. Always. And everything getting better in a high vibration, because in a high vibration there's light. And only in darkness can that happen what you fear. People don't like to have fear. They don't want to have. They don't want to become ill. They don't want to be poor. They don't want to live in a frightful way that they always have to fear for wars or for something like that. They don't want that. Why? Of course they don't want that. It brings yourself in danger, and nobody likes it to be in danger. Yeah, but a high vibration gives you safety. There can in a high vibration can nothing happen. What causes yourself grief? And when you nothing do, what you causes yourself grief, then you don't causes grief in other people. And that is a trick in the whole thing. Actually, people start to fight against enemies. Why? You have no enemies at all besides and except only one person. You. I mean, you are your biggest enemy. Because when you think, no, I'm fine, I'm all right, but he always causes that. When you start to discuss in that way, you already lose. You have lost already, because the other guy who causes all the trouble you have, you think because you have trouble, he is only a reflection for your own personality. I mean, he tell you very, very exactly, in a very sharp way, maybe, how you have been, let's say, a couple of months, couple of years, 1,000 years, 100 years before. And since you maybe say, let's say, for 200 years, your behavior was rotten, and I think our history books tell us how rotten we have been, and we are people, are we not? Then you say, I don't want to have the same trouble I have just given out, but I clear it, I cure it, I become a higher vibration, so I have not to behave like that I behaved 20 years ago. For that you need for this promise you need a higher vibration. Remember the promise you made yourself. You say, I want to become a cheerful person. I want to become a lighter person. I want to become a bright person. I want to live in happiness, and I want to spread it out. So that everybody who wants to have the same can be somehow feel safe in my area. And that is what you once promised. Everybody from us, every mankind, every man, every woman, before they start to live their lives, before they was born, they say, I do it, I manage it, I have a high vibration, and I want to smooth everything. And I want to become everything become lighter. That's what you want to do. That's where you're up to. Wherever you are, in whatever situation and whatever position you are. If you are the butcher, if you are the bus driver, if you are the teacher, whatever, it doesn't matter. You promise yourself, my vibration becomes higher and higher and higher, and a high vibration lifts me up. And so it is no need to fight. Not at all. Because the other people are nothing else but an echo. An echo from that what I have been before. Yeah. Then I change it. And why shall I make and causes always problems? Not necessary. Since everything what you do causes a chain reaction, you can believe that when you become friendlier and in a more kind of way, the other people act the same. But so, then they will be in the same way towards the other people. And that causes a chain reaction. When I smile at somebody without any reason, he smiles back, and maybe I give a smile to somebody else. And sometimes it is necessary that somebody smile at you. And take care what you think is funny. Take care. Take care for yourself. Your thoughts give you the energy stream you live in. And your thoughts not only give you the energy stream you live in, your thoughts causes the energy stream you live in. And I say that before, everything you are by you. You are the guy who rescues you, no one else. We're looking for a savior, no. But we also have to understand that there is no savior from above. So, no, not there. Not there. Yeah, no. Yourself. You. I'm sorry that I pointed to you, but since your thoughts pointed the way, what kind of life you live and how you in which way you live it. Well, that is the only thing that matters in your life. I mean, the other people are not your problem. The other people are not at all your problem. But the way how you correspondence and how you answer. You see, I can do something, and now it's a question how you react. And that shows which kind of person you are. But it is necessary that you find out what kind of person you are. That's all. And it's really all. It cures you because your thoughts give the climber in your body. What comes from your brain spread out and all over your body. You can say that your thoughts are the heaven for your body thoughts, for your body. What comes from your center, what comes from your brain, are the order for every body cell. And when you say, I am that and I am that, then the cells in your body start to copy it and produce it. And that's because I say that, and I want to repeat it because it is difficult, because it is very, very important. When you're looking for a doctor, when you're looking for a savior, no, That's in vain. Because you have the same vibration for the Savior, and when you don't have the same vibration for a Savior in any way, then there will come no Savior at all. But lift up your vibration. And that is necessary for you. Because you are hungry. And by you get food. You have been thirsty. And by you get something to drink. You have been very thirsty. You start to fight and struggle for every sip of water. But by you get enough and plenty of water. You have been frightened. And by you come into safety. You have been in prison. A horrible prison. And by you get your freedom back. You have been under pains. You have been ill. And by you become your healthiness back. And become healthy. All around you was dark. Everything was dark. Was cold. And by you, there was light again. Whatever you do, you do it for you. So everything what you're doing comes back and return immediately back to you. It is somehow deep in your side, deep in your body. And whenever the order comes, it wakes up and is alive. I wish you very much success, and I wish you very much success in your life. And I hope that you really can understand what I say here. And have a good time. It is really that's what I said in the beginning. Meet the future. Whatever comes, now, in 10 minutes, in 2 weeks, it fits to that. It's fitting for you. It's ready for you. And if you want to make it everything better, start to get a higher vibration. You will gain it, definitely. Because you can ask for everything, and sometimes it comes and sometimes not. That depends of your vibration. And I can cry for, let's say, £1,000, so $1,000 or $10,000, $1 million or whatever. I can do, yes, I can. Maybe I get it, maybe not. That is not a duty for the heaven, or the duty for the sky, or the duty for the universe, and the duty for your mother, or your duty for God, or whatever, to give you that, or give you the possibility to earn that. That is not sure. Maybe, maybe not. But they have to give it to you when you say, I want to have a higher vibration. I want to become light. I want to become brightness. I want to become light. I want to gain a higher vibration. That is an order that you have given out. And that is something that has to be heard. And it will be heard by you. And when you say that, it's like a command. I want to have a high vibration. That's something what you definitely get. Because you would deny yourself a lot of things when you say, no, it's not the quite right time for it. But a high vibration is always time for it. There is no wrong time for it. Whenever you want, whatever you want. Maybe it's a good idea now, maybe 2 weeks later it's better, or let's say in 5 years, or let's talk about it later, but not a high vibration. That's what you get immediately if you want it. And then you have to accept that a lot of things change in your body and in your life anyway, because something has to pushed out because it doesn't fit to a high vibration. When something is darkened your life, and you want a high vibration, then that what's darkened your life goes away, have to go away. There's no space for it anymore. Okay. Yeah, space and time. Huh? It's interesting, the space and time. You see, your time, you fulfill your time with your thoughts. And then you get the space for it. E square MC. Das ist dann noch O2. Das war das Englische, ne? Time 2. It's really like Einsteins Relativitätstheorie. Das fällt mir gleich wieder ein. E Square MC. Ich weiß es nicht mehr. I can't recall what you say in English. Aber in Deutsch ist es gleich MC Quadrat. Okay. Bye. I bet when I close this stream, then I know it immediately. No, let's say next time. Okay, have a nice time.